right, here is the stain sample that we're looking at. It's basically just a natural finish on the floor. This is the sanded area here, and then this is the stain. This was the engineered flooring that we wanted the floors to look like. We ended up going with real hardwood instead of engineered. The engineered is real hardwood on this like 1/8 inch layer, and then it's a bunch of plywood that's put together. So the problem with engineered is that you can only sand it like 1 or 2 times and restain. You know, if you have like large scratches over time and you want to resand, you can only do that like once or twice, versus if you go with real hardwood, you can do it many times. And so as far as durability goes, they're almost the same. So we went with the real hardwood so that they have more options down the road. But we always loved this color, so we have been using this sample as our guiding light for what the floor is going to look like. And you can see that the overall color is basically the same between the two. So the only difference with this one is that there are some tiny little pieces in here that have some like white streaking in it. But this floor is actually a little bit different because it does have some texture to it. It is a little bit rough versus the floor they got installed is much smoother. So my fear is that when they put a whitewash over this and then they sand that whitewash off, like they did here, it would go in the cracks, but we don't really have cracks like that in this floor. So there's not really going to be much white that's left over. And it's a lot more labor to have them do that and then sand it back off. And I don't think there's going to be much benefit. So I think we're just going to go with the natural stain option.